And playing down recession fears, President Joe Biden of US said he does not expect US will suffer an economic downturn, although GDP figures due later this week may show the economy has shrunk for second consecutive quarter. Earlier, US Secretary of Treasury Janet Yellen also said recession is not inevitable, citing strong employment figures there. US President said he hoped instead for a soft landing where we go from this rapid growth to steady growth. Multiple US officials have downplayed rising recession fears, saying downturn in world's largest economy is unlikely given very tight labor markets situations. And WION correspondent Suzanne Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
As U.S. President Joe Biden spoke at a virtual event to boost a bill for the U.S. semiconductor industry, executive and CEOs of mega companies which would benefit from that legislation largely supported the bill during that event. The base of the bill was initially $52 billion. It was a funding for the U.S. semiconductor industry, which makes computer chips that power everything from cars to smartphones. However, it has expanded to many more provisions, and the bill has added now more than 1,000 more pages, exceeding to $200 billion. America invented the semiconductor, said Joe Biden at that meeting on Monday. It's now time to bring it home for our security and economic growth, is what he added. However, in Washington, it does have its opponent. On the left, for example, it's Bernie Sanders. On the right, it's Senator Pat Toomey. They say that big semiconductor companies don't need this much money, especially if it's at the expense of American taxpayers at a time when inflation is so high and there is serious talk of a possible recession. The question is whether or not these taxpayers across the United States will even benefit from this bill. Ultimately, other GOP members are calling it corporate welfare. Others say that it's important. They support it. They say it's key to beating China economically. One concern is that the bill does not have proper oversight, and these mega companies, once they do get the money and benefit from the bill, they may end up doing business with China after all without any penalty. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.